An announcement from the great and powerful Oz.
I thought it over, and green is dead, till I changed my mind, the color's red.
Hey everyone, it is Red Angel, and I have on the line with me Mykel Coleman. Yes, woohoo! Yeah, all of the cheering. Okay, everybody get it out of your system right now. This man is extremely talented. I know that there are a lot of females out there who are triple threats, but what happens when you're like a quadruple threat? You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's the acting, the directing, the writing, the teaching, the singing. I mean, just all of it. But I won't, try to give you everything. We're going to allow Mr. Mykel Coleman to introduce himself.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, of course, as Ms. Kenya said, my name is Mykel Coleman, writer, director, producer, actor, but also philanthropist. So just give a small synopsis about myself. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I got into the entertainment business at a pretty early age. I would say at about the age of 19. To some people that's kind of late, but that's the path that God, took me on. So a few years later, I lived in Jacksonville, Florida, and I played football semi-professionally, and I was injured and I was paralyzed for 7 days. So at that time, I kind of thought, okay, God, why is it happening to me? And God had a purpose for my life, and I had no idea. And if people would have asked me in 2003 to 2004 if I'd be doing what I'm doing now, I probably would have said no, because this wasn't my vision in the beginning,
Right.
So, I'm very passionate. I love God, and God is truly amazing. So, and God, has brought me a long way and still, taking me to that next level. So everything that I've been through, everything that I'm going through, I still praise God, because this industry is not easy, but not just this industry. When you have obtained your purpose, you will have more challenges than some people, because you
Very
have
true.
a divine destiny.
Very true. Very true. And it sounds like, you were completely, I can't even say it was a U-turn. You were kind of brought to the crossroads with what it is that you were doing. And it's like you had options, but it doesn't sound like that they were options that you really had set before you on your own. Making that transition from when you were injured and you were brought to a complete standstill to getting into the entertainment industry and the acting, field and all of those things. Was that difficult? Was that a difficult transition for you?
Well, actually, it wasn't difficult, because prior to the injury, I was in the business, off and on. Like at the age of 19, I did a lot of modeling for Chicago. I was signed to Elite Model Management. I mean, I traveled around, doing a lot of modeling in New York, London, Jamaica, even appeared in Essence Upscale Vibe magazine. So the thing is that, I took a break from the modeling and some of the acting, at, let's say, I think in 2000 when I relocated to Jacksonville. So, being in Jacksonville, that whole area was not open, that whole,
Right.
modeling and acting, really. So I focused on, I obtained my degree in computer science, and I was playing some professional football. So I just kind of put that whole entertainment thing on the back burner until I ended up meeting an executive at the record label, and I just, started, like, doing some management. I was managing some recording artists. So that's kind of how I kind of, dabbled back into the entertainment aspect of it. And it just kind of went from there. And then, from the football injury, it was like God was, saying, listen, I have a purpose for you. And, you know, I was out there wilding out and doing my thing. And, you know, I love God. You know, I would go out and party on Saturday, but I would get up and definitely go to church on Sunday. And God was like, listen, you just can't play two sides of the fence. And so, but transitioning back to the entertainment side, it wasn't difficult. It was just a whole different. It was different. My destiny and my purpose was totally different because it became about the writing aspect. You know, never in a million years I thought that I would be writing and inspiring people through my writing. So that side right there was kind of a challenge in the very beginning until I actually tapped into my destiny, my purpose.
Right. Okay. Now, it sounds like what ended up happening, I know I can't sum up your life in any way, shape, form, or fashion, but you were already being groomed, in a sense, for business, to handle the business side of things, for being in the spotlight by modeling and being in front of the camera. And you managed to brand yourself. You know, the Mykel Coleman brand, it's nothing to play with. I mean, it's like you've done it. You've accomplished in what some may consider to be a short period of time what it has taken so many to do in a lifetime. And I would like for you to, let our listeners know what the Mykel Coleman brand entails.
Okay. Well, the Mykel Coleman brand entails a lot of sacrifice, a lot of dedication, going through the ups and downs, being homeless. So the thing is that being homeless and God delivering, being paralyzed and God come through and heal you, because I made a vow to God. When I was in the hospital bed, I said, God, if you heal me, I'll promise you I will do whatever you want me to do. So this wasn't my doing, this is God said, okay, I'm going to heal you, but you made a vow to me. So, but this brand just signifies, glorifying God, being a blessing to others, and using my gifts and talents that God had given me to give back, to the world. So when you come with the name, Mykel Coleman, you also, when you hear his name, just know that it's glorifying Jesus Christ. When people say branding, and you have to be consistent at what you do. So that's the whole important thing about the Mykel Coleman brand. We're consistent. We have a purpose, and it's just stems around just being dedicated to uplifting and blessing people as well.
Right. Wow. Now, I've gone to your site, and you do a lot for the community. You do a lot for the children. You have a clothing line, you have a fragrance line, and you have a school. And can you tell us a little bit about those things?
Okay. Well, in addition to the writing and directing, as you said, I do have a clothing line, and it's basically jeans for women. And the name of the jeans are called Plum, like the fruit, Plum, Plum jeans, which means people love you more. Okay? Plum also can mean fruit, but the unique thing is that when you think about a fruit, it's the new fruit in fashion. So it's like the spirit, the new spirit in fashion, because if you think about biblical, fruit is the spirit. So those are the jeans, Plum jeans. The major thing about Plum jeans, God gave me this mathematical formula that truly works. I mean, truly works. As I said, my degree is in computer science, so when it comes to mathematics and science, it's like a no-brainer to me. I thank God for that. But yes, these jeans, I created this formula in 2005, and I got the sample jeans from China, and we began to test them out on different models. No matter if you had more curve in the hips, the thighs, the rear, they fit perfectly, no matter your structure, leaving no gap in your waist. So you don't need a belt with these jeans whatsoever. So they've been tested and proven, yes, We've sold over 500 pair of jeans, and women absolutely love them. There's no jeans on the market, I guarantee you, that can even compare to these jeans in the way they fit. Because there are 3 points we focus on. Number 1, no gap in the waist. Number 2, unique pocket styles. And number 3, no fold in the zipper area. So in that front area, it's nice and smooth. You don't get no bulge, in the front, because the women don't want their jeans to, to have that bulge in the front. So, so those are the jeans. They're available in a few boutiques here in Atlanta. So we've had some orders, in Dallas, Texas, and some different places. People order all over, and we do like the Brunner Brothers shows and things of that nature. The next thing is the Mykel fragrance. God blessed me with another, I would say, vision idea. Years ago, I said, you know what, I want to have my own fragrance. So I began to take those steps as God would order my steps to allowing this Mykel fragrance to come to life. So I got with actual chemists in New York in 2008, and we began to put together this fragrance, this scent. So it took about a year for me to get the exact scent that I wanted. And that's the fragrance right there. A lot of people may ask me, "Wow, how did you get your own fragrance?" And I was like, wow, I just allowed God to order my steps. So God said, "Hey, listen, do this." And I had a vision. I did it, and God just mapped everything out. To the average person, they probably say, "Wow, that's a lot." Just to know how to go about doing it. But when you allow God to order your steps, it seems almost effortlessly to me.
Yeah.
Then the next thing was, with the kids, giving back. I have the Mykel Coleman acting school, and that is where I take the talents and that God have been so amazingly blessed me with, and I actually train other actors and actresses, even writers and directors now, because a lot of people some people want to say, "Hey, listen, how can I be involved with the Mykel Coleman Studio, with the Mykel Coleman brand?" Well, at the same time, you have to perfect your craft. So this is the way we teach you how to perfect your craft, how to display passion. Because some people say, "You know what, I want to be in this industry," and they think it's about financial and getting money and being rich. This business over here is not about that. If you don't have the passion for this, then chances are you probably shouldn't do this, because you're not going to get rich overnight, and you shouldn't want to do this for money anyway. You should want to be able to display your talent to be a blessing to someone else, because when I teach these actors and actresses, like I say, it is something inside. I tell my actors and actresses, listen, allow the spirit to consume you. Don't hold back, because it is a spirit, that has to take over your body and your spirit when you're delivering, from your soul and displaying this passion in this acting industry, or directing or writing, so.
Wow. Well, you're. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you're fine. Go ahead. I'm fine.
I was just thinking. You're definitely an inspiration to so many. It's like it doesn't matter what area that you're in entertainment, to listen to you and to listen to get an insight somewhat on your struggle and how you went from point A to point B is just absolutely phenomenal. And I know that you do have some projects that you're doing right now, one of which is a hit stage play that I am dying to go see, so I cannot wait. So do you want to let everybody know about that? And everybody, you better go get your tickets. I said so. I said it. So therefore, it is fun.
Yes, indeed. We have a hit stage production. Well, a lot of people say, stage production, but I do what you call, it's still a stage production, but I call it a Broadway musical production, which means we take you straight to New York, to Broadway. You got glamour, you got dance moves, you got a drama, comedy, but most of all a powerful inspiration story. And this current production is entitled I'm Still Holding On, okay? So I'm still holding on. It's basically what it says, you know. If you got cancer, you know you can believe in God and you can still hold on and you're going to be healed. If you are jobless, you can still hold on and believe that God's going to bless you with a job. If your relationship is in turmoil and you're going through and you feel like your marriage is failing, you still can hold on and know, hey, listen, God's going to get us through this. You know, everything's going to work out, but we have to just believe. So I'm still holding on. And in this wonderful production, we have the phenomenal actress, Nina Nicole. Yes. Now, a lot of you all have seen Miss Nicole in Tyler Perry's What's Done in the Dark, okay? Mm-hmm. So she portrays Kim. She is, just delivering the role exceptionally well, as well as gospel recording artist Randy Hardaway. A lot of you all have seen Randy, sing around Atlanta and south of Georgia, and Alabama, different places. So he portrays her husband. And then we have national recording artist Jamelia Baylor Stroud. So Jamelia has been featured on, so many recording artists, songs, their background, such as Kirk Franklin, and so many others as well. So phenomenal production.
Very, very nice. Very wonderful. Oh, my gosh. Well, Red Angel Radio will be in the house. Trust me, we'll be in that audience soon. Because,
yes, indeed. That's a Saturday, February 5th, 2011, 6 p.m. at Christian Grove Cathedral. That's 1655 Irwin Bridge Road, Conyers, Georgia, 30012.
Now, if everyone wants to, if anyone wants to get in touch with you or find out about, who you are and the different things that you do, purchase your products, enroll their children into your classes, let everybody know where they can find you on the net.
Absolutely. It's very simple. You can go directly to the website, and that's www.mykelcoleman.org, www.mykelcoleman.org. MykelColeman.org.
I think, and everybody, please go check out the site.
And keep. Go ahead, Katie. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, because when I went to the site, and I wasn't expecting all that I got. You know what I mean? Like, I was just so engrossed into everything that you were doing. Just like, okay, well, there's this one. Wow, I can go check this. Wait a minute, I can go shopping for my husband. Wait a minute, I can go shopping for myself. Wait, I can take them out to go see a stage play. What? My kids can get acting lessons. It was like a one-stop shop.
Absolutely. That's how awesome God is. God is a God of plentiful. When He gives you, I believe this is my thing. I just finished writing this book for young, gifted entertainment entrepreneurs, and in the book, it talks about how God gives us as humans many different ideas and visions. The thing is, sometimes we don't act on all of our visions, because we all have more than just one vision and idea. We have a purpose, on this earth. And in this book, I talk about how I break it down. It's like a step-by-step guide to success in this industry. How do you become successful, and what is success? Success doesn't have to be defined by making millions and millions of dollars. It all starts within you as a person.
Very true.
And I speak about in the book, we take an example, like the element water. Water is used in many different ways. It's used to quench your thirst. It's used to cleanse you. And it's used to also provide electricity. So you got to think about, and it's a blessing. Most of all, it's a blessing to so many people. So if we look at ourselves as the same way, because God has given us many different visions and talents to be an ultimate blessing to so many people. And that's all that I'm doing. I'm using what God has blessed me with to be a blessing to so many people. Because there are women out there who say, you know what, I cannot find the perfect jean to fit me because I'm a little bit curvy. No one makes jeans for me. Well, now you don't have no more excuses because you have a jean that's designed for you, you know, because God was thinking about you, you know. You look at, okay, hey, listen, I want to learn about this industry. You know, God told me, he said, you know what, take what you've been through, you've experienced, put it in this book, because I would get so many people sending me messages on Facebook, emailing me, or if I'm at an event, they'll stop and talk to me, hey, listen, can you just sit down with me for 20 minutes and show me how I want to be a writer too, you know, God gave me a vision to write, you know, but I don't know how to get started, you know, can you consult me? So I found myself doing this, I was like, wow, you know, it's very time consuming, you know, because I don't have the time, you know, the things are just moving so fast. So God was like, write the book, you know, give them, you know, the information, the guide, you know, on, you know, what it takes to really be successful in this business, you know. So that's why I wrote the YGE, which is Young Gifted Entertainment Entrepreneur, Step-by-Step Guide to Success, to guide you through this process. And the thing is, the last thing is that it's not just in entertainment. You can apply these same steps to any business, you know.
Oh, in life. Yes, in life.
Yes, and in life, yes. And they work, you know, as long as you move forward, you know. And I tell people, once you read this book, whatever vision or idea that you have, it'll start to come to life because it's going to allow you to refocus, you know, your mindset.
Absolutely, 100%. But you know what, everyone, please go check out Mykel Coleman's site. Check out the stage play, purchase the book. You know, even if you may feel as though you don't need it right now, I'm sure there's someone that you know who needs some guidance and some inspiration to hone in on their God-given gift or their craft. And we thank you so much, Mykel, for joining us. I know our listeners appreciate it. You're actually helping them so they can continue to hold on, you know, and keep going. And you're always welcome here on Red Angel Radio.
Absolutely, absolutely. And in closing, Uncle Art, which is a character that I portray, he just want to say something to the people about the show. And, you know, he loved the people and everything, and he's hilarious. So, you know, he's in I'm Still Holding On. For Uncle Art, he just wanted to say something in closing.
Okay.
Hello, buddy. Now, listen, Miss Kenya Edwards, I want to truly thank you for allowing Mykel to come onto your show. And I want to see everybody, on February the 5th. Oh, and I'm Still Holding On. The Broadway musical play. All right, y'all? I'll see y'all at the show. Oh, buddy.
Well, thank you so very much. Don't go anywhere, everybody. We have some more great music coming up for you next. Could you hold on for me, Mykel?
Absolutely. God bless y'all.